Alright. Hello, Mood. Hello, Rohanian. We are basically in the end game. We're not in the actual end game of Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I've gotten every achievement that I can possibly get at this point. Without stuff like, you know, kill 200 enemies or whatever, because obviously this is a no-kill playthrough, so I can't kill anyone and get that achievement. But I've gotten everything else that I can possibly get, so I think the only thing left to do is to finish the game, and then we can start our hardcore playthrough. So let's finish the game. I don't know how far we'll get. I know I'm 4 quests away from the point of no return. But beyond that, I don't know what's coming, so... I have to go to the place where the counterfeit money is handed over. So let's do that.
God be with you, Henry.
Oh, and let's make sure we haven't killed anyone. We're still 0 for people killed. So let's travel. Let's ride to Ravna. I'm working on getting the last ether currents, and then I'm going to hard focus on post-MSQ stuff. What post-MSQ stuff are you going to focus on? Are you going to unlock Juno? You know, Moon, when you think about it, you're missing a lot of the side content stuff, like all the trials and raids and all that fun stuff. I don't know who that is. Juno is a place. It's not a person. Alright, here we are in Ravna. There is actually an achievement for exploring the entire map and finding like 114 crosses or something, but I'm gonna do that in my hardcore. Because you can't fast travel in hardcore, so the way I see it is I might as well just do it in hardcore. Something comes at a cost when it comes to catching up quickly. I mean, whose fault is it for not playing Final Fantasy 24/7?
God, what a bloody mess.
Charcoal! Free charcoal! I'll take the free charcoal. Might as well open this. Sure. I'll take all that.
This is valuable. They must have been in a hurry or they'd never have left it behind. It looks like that wagon was loaded with charcoal. Someone was wounded here. It looks like another person dragged him off. Maybe there'll be some tracks.
Follow the trail of blood. It's not my fault I was never into FF. I mean, if you're not into FF, why are you playing it?
It looks like blood.
Rohanian says it actually looks alright on YouTube if you zoom in 3 times. I mean, so basically the issue is that you can watch the video like a normal YouTube video, right? At which point it just looks like normal, right? You see the game over here, you see me on the left, right? But when you do it in a vertical format, it focuses on the middle of the screen. So basically the area where the compass is and the health bar is, like that middle area, right? So you can't really see me or the right side of the screen. And what I want to do is, if I was going to do a vertical stream, I would have my body, essentially, my body would be, where is it? See, instead of being here on the left, I would be here, right? But like, so in the shorts view, they would see me in the middle, right? But obviously I don't want to be in the middle because the game action is like over here, right? So I want to be over here, obviously. Was it like that? Was I lower? I think it was lower. Hmm. Like, I played 7, 15, a bit of 13. 7 was okay, 15 sucked. 13, I never got past the beginning. Why don't you play any of, like, the classic Final Fantasies? Like 10. 10 was a good one. 8 is a good one if you like a good romance. 6 is hailed as one of the best Final Fantasies. 13 was very much divisive just because it was like the first Final Fantasy that was like super linear for like the first 10 chapters. But I was fine with it because I really liked Lightning. 15 was also divisive because boy band, but also 15 was supposed to be part of 13, but they broke it up into like 3 different games, and yeah, is a whole weird thing. And didn't you also play 16? Chrono? Hello, Chrono. We are watching your avatar play Kingdom Come. Is that second person? No. I don't think so. 8 is a card game simulator. 14 is a card game simulator. Ooh, more charcoal. I'll take that. I'll take that. More blood.
I'm on the right track.
14 is pain. I haven't even unlocked the Merchant's Tale yet. I was planning on doing that with my buddy Hyori on Tuesday, probably.
It looks like blood.
And then Criterion practice will start on Mondays. So not tomorrow, but the Monday after.
Charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something.
I did play 16, I love it, but I was more referring to what I had played before I was actually into 14. 16 is count the sex scenes. Are there a lot of sex scenes in 16? Is that why Mood Downer loves 16? You know, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Ah, more blood.
It looks like blood.
Couldn't I just continue to follow the trail of blood? We may have other streamers in Discord who obviously know more than I. Maybe they can help with whichever software you're using. Oh, I don't think it's a software issue. I think it's... because, like, you have to enable the dual streaming thing on YouTube, and then it just picks the center. So I think I have to, like, pick a different encoding to do it with and stuff. I don't know. I tried doing some quick Google searches and nothing popped up. So I'm gonna have to do some research. Chrono says he loves the 3D model sex. Mood says you cannot be serious. It's just DMC x Final Fantasy. It's a worser DMC in the Final Fantasy world.
God save you.
DMC? Did you know that DMC Devil May Cry is Mood Downer's favorite game? What happened at the Crossroads?
Happened at the Crossroads? Huh? Listen, there's corpses lying on the road out there, a ransacked wagon, and a trail that leads right here. Now, you seem to be honest and friendly folk, not marauding cutthroats. So I prefer to believe you don't have anything to do with it. But, if you don't start helping me, I might change my mind.
I don't know nothing and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Who is this Boyar?
Boyar cracks the whip around here.
Thank you.
Good luck then.
Devil May Cry is the OG. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Devil May Cry. I just don't want to say Devil May Cry because I can just say DMC and you'll know what I'm talking about. But other people might not know what I'm talking about. So I'm saying DMC, parentheses, Devil May Cry, That way people will know that I'm talking about DMC Devil May Cry and not something else like Dust Made Chops or something. You know what I mean? You can always set up a second account for testing, name it something like, oh no, I can't set up a second account for testing, that is way too much work. That's me. Exactly, right? I mean, like, you know, you might not know what I'm talking about, right? Like, DMC is very similar sounding to DMZ, right? And then people wouldn't know what I'm talking about. So I just want to make sure that people understand that I'm talking about DMC Devil May Cry. And that's your favorite game. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's parentheses. I'm saying that when I say DMC Devil May Cry, I am referring to DMC Devil May Cry is your favorite game. You know what I mean? So, in conclusion, Mood Downer's favorite game is DMC Devil May Cry.
God save you. See you later.
Oh, there's Boria. He's got a red cap. I can tell it's him because he's got a red cap.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
DMZ is the team formation that's absolutely broken in Ultimate Marvel's Combat with Dante Virtual and Zero for Mega Man. Okay. I mean, see, that's what I'm saying, right? Is that you could take the abbreviation of DMC and people might think I'm talking about something else. So I want to make sure that people understand that your favorite game is DMC Devil May Cry. You know what I mean?
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Because, you know, DMZ also stands for Demilitarized Zone, which is a term commonly used in Korea, right? Because it's a thing. So, like, when I think of DMZ, I think of Demilitarized Zone. But I'm just saying, you know? That people might take the DMC acronym and think it might stand for something else. So I want to make sure that they know that I'm saying that I'm talking about DMC Devil May Cry. Exactly. I could be talking about Detroit Metal City. You know? I don't want people to think I'm talking about Detroit Metal City when I'm describing Mood Downer's favorite video game, which is actually DMC Devil May Cry.
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof
Possibly.
and poisoned the well in Merchoyed. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I?
What happened?
Let's just get this straight.
And what were you doing at the cross?
We were just passing.
Just the sacks? What about...
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man.
So you have him here?
The fellow has quite a...
Mood Downer, I did not make that up on the spot. Rouhanian suggested Detroit Metal City. And Rouhanian says it's an awesome anime. And DMC Devil May Cry is also an anime, but I wanted to make sure that people wouldn't confuse the two, right? Because if I say DMC, they might be thinking, oh, are you talking about the Devil May Cry anime? Or maybe you're talking about the Detroit Metal City anime. And I would say, no, I'm talking about Mood Downer's favorite game, DMC Devil May Cry. Rouhanian says it's quite funny if you like death metal, lots of inside jokes. I want to look up this Detroit Metal City anime, so I'm going to do that right now. Alright, I have found the Detroit Metal City anime. It turns out it's 10 episodes? No. 12 episodes. Okay. I am now going to link the Wikipedia article to Mood Downer to prove that DMC could be an abbreviation to something else that could also be confused for Devil May Cry, and that is why we make sure to say that Mood Downer's favorite game is DMC Devil May Cry.
Do you know who ambushed that wagon?
Not a clue. We came a long way after.
Did he tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes, so talking's a problem.
Where is he?
We've locked him away in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it. Here. Take the key.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
To say I have been saying Devil May Cry, but I don't want to continuously say Devil May Cry. That's why I've been saying DMC Devil May Cry. But like the conversation never gets far enough where I can just say DMC, right? Because I always have to explain to you that I'm talking about DMC Devil May Cry, not DMC. You know what I mean? Wait, he was pointing over here, but you're just saying Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry. Well, no, I'm explaining that the abbreviation DMC stands for Devil May Cry. But then I never get a chance to use that abbreviation properly because you're always like, I don't like Devil May Cry, and I'm like, yes you do. But I don't want to say Devil May Cry, I want to say DMC because it's shorter than saying Devil May Cry. Wait, I can't, like, unlock that, can I? Darn it. I want to lockpick it. I wonder if I can lockpick this. Will people notice? Can I do it fast enough? Sweet! Nothing worth taking anyway. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hello, newbie! Please don't do that. You're a valuable person.
Who are you?
I'm here to help you.
Never mind that. I've come to help you.
Oh, thank God. I thought I'd breathe my last here. Lucky for me, my guardian angel comes bursting through the door.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions before you get my help.
Ah, well. I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Hello, Evol. Welcome in, and I hope you have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Hello, Rat. How is it going? You're up late.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
What are you doing up so late, Rat? I appreciate you being here.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try.
Why did you screw your sleep time up? Did you take a nap earlier? Hello, Oko. How's it going?
Tell me more about the night.
Oh, we got a cutscene for this one. I guess it is main story.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Damn it. Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks. They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
That kind of looks like Robard. Horse, get over here! We gotta go!
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm missing chat. I just got into a chase. I didn't know I'd be getting into a chase. Uh-oh. Where am I going? Oh, he's over there. I don't know how to...
Yeah.
Do I just follow him? I can't really... Maybe I can use my dog to knock him off his horse. What is my objective here? Hold on. Catch the Mystery Knight. I don't know how to do that. Alright, Rat's doing homework. Mood. Status update. The clock strikes 12 midnight. Arrives. Sharpen your knives. What is she doing? Still re-downloading everything, but other than that, OBS is fully set up and ready to go, but games are still re-downloading. Shoot the horse. Okay, here's the problem, right? Is that if I were to take out my bow and arrow, I can't ride my horse at the same time. It's one of the, you know how like Resident Evil, for example, and how like when you pull out your gun, like you slow down like to an aim. It's like that. So I can't shoot him. At least I don't think I can. Oh, he fell off. Nice. Oh. Oh, he wants to fight. Monkfield, go! I am the undefeated champion of the Ratside Journey. You can't beat me. Uh-oh. Oh. Surrender! Surrender! Dude, this guy has like a ton of armor. It's gonna take me a while to punch through it. Oh! Wait. My perk activated, but he ignored it. What the heck? Oh, wait. I think I'm finally... No. Maybe I got the extra hit in because of Headcracker? I definitely did damage somehow.
Gut.
This is like the most exciting thing that happened to me in this game for a while. Is that sad? I hate how it's really hard to punch people when they're getting hit by my dog. This guy has some freaky hitbox magic happening. Surrender!
Come down.
Yeah, that's right. Gonna take that. Wait, I can't. I guess we talked to him.
Who is that diver? It seems I have finally met my match.
Alright. Let's see, you aim and move on the same stick stuff. I don't know what that means. Ryan says, I believe that Krauser was based on George Fisher from Cannibal Corpse. He's the sweetest and down-to-earth guy who loves his family, does charity, and plays claw machines for plushies. I play claw machines for plushies. But on stage, he sings about things that I can't say on YouTube. Understandable. Oko has Guilty Gear downloaded. Mood has all Aether Currents. He's also a gamer and is addicted to World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft a long time ago. Nice. Oko is gonna rebuy a sub. Oko, at some point I gotta get you GG Axic Core plus R because that's also a good one. You guys should play GGX2. And he had a cameo in the first Ace Ventura movie. The whole Cannibal Corpse did. Touch his butt, it makes him surrender. I see. You're superior, in fact.
Your match? I think you meant to say you're superior.
Do not be so proud. My day has been hard.
That doesn't change anything. Now I'll be asking you a couple of questions, and you're going to give me answers to them nicely. Starting with who you are.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished. Anyway, just as you are.
Why am I done for?
Why do you think I'm finished?
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Once you take a weapon in your hand, your days are numbered. It is the same for every one of us.
Not everyone.
Every last one. Knight, mercenary, or footpad. There are men who die peacefully in battle.
What is the irony in him saying this when I haven't wielded any weapons for the entirety of the main quest
You will
campaign?
end your life in a ditch with your belly ripped.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye.
Again, no
If we
weapon.
do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
Put my hands away. I mean, I haven't killed anyone yet, so...
What man was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything
I
to
mean,
you, but first,
my dog is a
I
mass
need you
murderer,
to do something for
but
me.
I
Oh, really?
am completely clean.
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
Of course I know him. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that.
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you, I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true, I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's leave it at that.
Like, Haley brings me dead spiders to my bed and then starts purring and cuddling. Like, here, I love you, I brought you breakfast. Oh, what a cute cat.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know. But this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
That sounds... That sounds
That
fishy.
sounds a bit fishy.
It is simply that my master does not wish to be revealed. And if we are to help one another, that is how it must remain.
Kitty doing the Lord's work, says Oko.
Who are you working for?
I understand.
Very well. Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know, Passau?
No, what is it?
a city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept two busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken trek. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down two, but that bastard man had cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Manhard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
What happened to Menhart?
His death, of course.
I know, but what did you do with his body?
I buried it. He was a bastard. But I'm not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the north. Along the way there is an old ruined cabin. I buried him behind it. And don't think I don't know why you ask. Robbing graves is shameful.
That's not it at all.
If you say so.
What happened to Menhart? I know. I see.
He ran and don't.
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
You're mistaken. I've managed that.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Fayfar.
We'll come back home, Oko.
I will wait in Sassau at the wagon.
Where did his horse go? Just gonna hoof it. Okay. I guess we're heading back to Ratai. It's like 5 a.m. Where were you if not home? Helping my mom with an order. Maybe Oko was out having a good time. Can't blame a bro for wanting to go out and have a good time. I guess they're all sleeping and I'll have to wait till morning to report back in.
Yeah.
I'll go get some sleep too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goth Belly. You guys really have a thing for Goth Belly, huh? What's wrong with getting Wawa? Rohanian's gonna learn that tune on the recorder. I'm looking forward to it, Rohanian. Helping her drop off laundry for a client? Yeah! I bet you like the design. I should design more outfits like this, shouldn't I? No comment. Alright, we're back up. Let's eat from the pot. And head out. Oko, just cover your ears and eyes.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Veli's weird? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm in bed chillin'. Mood thinks that your bandwidth, being occupied by everything you're downloading, is going to give him the advantage he needs to win. You know, we totally left that mercenary guy behind. I don't think that guard noticed that I lockpicked that door open. Is that who I need to talk to? If I go in there, am I trespassing? I'm not. Sweet. Wake up!
Greetings. What do you need?
Master Fafar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
This guy, actually Rev 2 had better netcode than Strive did. I mean, I can pause it for now, I don't care really. Another 5,000 W's to GG. 5,000 W's? His name is Ulrich.
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins, then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. God be with you.
Alright. Before we continue, I need to make sure my gear is repaired. So let's check our combat statistics. Still killless. Very good, very good. Let's repair our gear. I did take a couple hits. we got a point in maintenance, but not enough for anything good. Okay. I guess we're heading to Sasau. Let's save the game. Before we continue, let me just double check and make sure I'm not missing any achievements. Dark Matter, you have 999. Hmm. Mostly 954, but the next most I can buy is 99 70,000. You know you can server hop, right? Alright. We are going to head out. Where's my horse? Oh, there it is. Why aren't you all the way over there? Alright. Let's fast travel to Sasau. Alright. I guess we'll go talk to Ulrich.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Hello, Benji Longstash. Welcome in. This game being historical fiction, I think we don't have to worry about such potentially historical things. You know, I actually wonder if you just use wait and you wait 24 hours 365 times, can you advance the game time from 1403 Bohemia to 1404 Bohemia? I've always wondered that.
My God, what happened to you?
But I also don't want to wait.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month, they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
You know, the irony of the waitress just standing here, waiting, she's just listening in on this conversation. And she's like looking at me. She's looking at me now because I'm not saying anything. No, and now she feels awkward because it's like, no one's saying anything. What do I do?
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same paint goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
The Hussite Wars start later on, actually in 1419, so yeah, Henry is safe for now. I mean, you could just wait and see if time actually does advance a year if you wait 365 times, and then do that for 15 more years, right?
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
There's always time for some dice. Let's see what you can do.
I'll be with you.
I'm gonna play this man at dice, and he's gonna lose his entire fortune to me. Because, you know, he's trying to make money.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
Dude, we're only playing the 2000? Huh. Did I just roll 5 ones? I just rolled 5 ones. Oh man. This poor guy. This poor guy didn't even get to roll. Let's see how much I can make in the first
can't
go.
call your way clever.
Dude, the only way this guy is winning is if I bust. And that's probably impossible, right? I just rolled 3 ones. Should I keep going? Alright. That's it.
My pleasure.
Did I even get anything for that? It's just... Okay. Did you know that the instrument that has just been played was a predecessor to the modern double reed oboe and the bassoon? Did they actually use the original instrument and not like a modern recreation of it? That's pretty cool. Hello, Horatio. How's it going? Thank you. They're not tattoos. It's a veil. I mean, not veil. Like black see-through lace, kinda. How's it going? How have you been? So I guess I should go check out the overseer.
Yeah.
Dreading doing taxes soon? Why soon? Modern recreation using the manuscripts from the early 15th century. Hello, Brother Porter.
Good luck then.
You have nothing that I want to talk about. You're like an overseer guy walking around sometimes. Is that him? Ah, it is him.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Waiting on my W-2 as they got sent to the wrong address. Ah, I see. I started my taxes, but I've yet to finish. I've been very busy. Working for 11 hours a day can do that to you. I've been getting so used to the KCD2 content I keep seeing for my FYP that at first I thought this was the second game. Yeah, a lot of people come in here and assume that I'm playing the second game, but nope. Playing the first one, because I have not played it before. This is a 100% achievement playthrough, and it is my first time playing it.
I'm looking for some Quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Good luck.
I'm curious what happens if I say I know who did it.
It was young Zmola.
What?
Zmola's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and Leszek and God knows who else.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
Dead. I killed him in self-defense.
Oh, this is from that quest I did like months
Looks
ago.
that way. Leszek was helping him, but he's dead. So things should settle down from now on.
God bless. Even so, we'll have to reconsecrate the monastery.
I didn't know that I had to come talk to this guy, like... That's crazy. Is the assistant in here? always do with more books. Don't really care about money. Why is this chair in my way? Do want to get my lockpick skill up. Still don't know if that Master Thief perk gives me experience for doing that. I don't think I'm allowed in there. But I can lockpick this. Get some EXP for my lockpick skill for doing this one. Now here comes the Monastery Suffering quest. I don't know what that is. I do know that I need to find... What am I looking for? Oh, it just... I'm investigating the office. So there's a clue in here that I have to find. Is there? On May the 5th, receipt of goods from merchant Old Braun of Coram as follows: 15 ells of plain cloth. Blah 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 blah. Linwick, May the 9th. Monastery of St. Procopius from John Zulo of Ostrazek, his wife Hedwig. Lady Hedwig was gifted an exquisite display cabinet, blah blah blah. On May the 10th, 4 blocks of courtyard. Monastery kitchen, May the 15th. Beeswax and a quart of linen wick. May the 17th. Red and silver, May the 20th. A mineral oil. Oh. Ochre and azurite in a form ready for the brush, and mineral of cinnabar, which shall be used for making a pigment possessing a red hue. Does this mean that the guy, the fresco guy, was lying to me? Yes, Master Thief will give you XP for opening very easy and easy locks. Oh, that's good. On May the 4th and 20th, issued to a tailor in Sasau. Cloth. May the 5th and 20th. 5 dozen eggs. So, does this mean the fresco guy was lying to me? Because it doesn't say that he needs quicksilver, but he said he needed quicksilver. But my quest didn't update. And it still says I need to continue my investigation in here. So that would imply that there's something more that I need to find in here. But what? Not you. There's nothing in there. I feel like that's the answer. Maybe I just go back and talk to the fresco person. Or I need to find the assistant guy, right? That doesn't really help. Okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to the fresco guy, because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing in that office. Although, it's not really saying that I should go talk to the fresco guy. So if I did see something funky with that clue, it's not like the game is telling me that this is the right thing to do. And he's not even here anymore, so I wouldn't even know where to look for him. And that's annoying.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to talk to the overseer's assistant, but
You say so, but I still reckon we haven't seen the last of it.
oh, maybe
That
this is the guy.
Sigismund is st-
Good luck then.
My God, what happened?
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Can't you? In the Sasau Monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota. A scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
God be with you.
He doesn't seem overly concerned that he just confessed everything to me. So I guess... guess I can go investigate the place.
Yeah.
Wait, you're the Fresco person. What are you doing here?
God almighty.
Well, Master Painter.
Yes, unfortunately. And my offer still...
Lol.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
Take care now.
Wait, he didn't even pay me when I won the dice game.
Yeah.
Messed up.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view. People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Does the name Rapita ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Look, you little jester, I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on! What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapita?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know who.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak, just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapita's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me a dozen groschen. Damn it! Now what? Ah, well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
Is he gonna leave or what? What about this guy? Huh. I'm gonna try something funny. I mean, he's a bandit, right? So is fair game? I'll just take everything you have. Eat your food too while I'm at it. That is the bandit ahead, right? And I mean, he is a bandit, so... Couldn't I just... rob him of everything? Double check and make sure the game didn't say, oh, you killed someone. Okay, we're still killless. Very good. time to head back to town.
Yeah.
Yeah! I guess now we go talk to Master Vapor. Hello, Ducky. How have you been? Did you go to the doctor? What the heck? Clinic. And how do you fare, Ducky? Hopefully you are on the road to recovery, and it will be a swift one. Wait, is he not even in here? Oh, he's in the one over here. Might as well just fast travel there.
God grant you May the Lord watch over you.
Actually, do you have any books? Oh, you do have books.
I'd like to do.
What?
Wow, books are expensive.
Here you are.
Oh no.
I'm okay with that though.
Greetings. What business have you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. And there's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Alright.
God be with you.
Oko was mentioned. What's up? How go your, Guilty Gear matches? Are you trouncing mood very effectively? Let's go check out the engraving workshop. Yes. Oko, who do you play in Guilty Gear? I feel like you're a Raven person. Or maybe like an Answers? Saul. How very mood downer of you. I would love to play Raven at some point. I mostly play Saul and Viken. Huh. Never would have expected Viken. I didn't notice that that guy was sitting there, and I just lockpicked that chest without him even noticing. Let me see if I can get this one too. He didn't notice! Lol. Ooh, engraver's documents. That might be something important. I will leave that in the chest for now.
Hey, what are you... God's blessings. What can I do for you?
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. So his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day, he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest are you looking for?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
Hello, MMIABW. Meet me. I've got a message for him.
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A bathhouse woman.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
Good luck, then.
I'm really curious about the engraver's documents that are right here. I also want to picklock this chest over here. I'm gonna save it and see if I can get away with it. He did not notice. What are these suspicious sketches? Can I not read them? I can read them. I suppose I also have to check out the forges around here, huh? I guess there is a forge right here. Let's go check out the forge real quick.
I'm glad to see you.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'd like to make you a... Have you heard about...
Don't bother me now, young
I have to do that quest.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'm looking into a few things here.
Looking into things?
I'm on the trail of a gang of count...
Well, that's a...
Aha. What can you tell me about the...
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough. And a fair-handed everyday thing. And then there's Master Otter. You...
So back to that...
What?
Aha.
Good luck to you.
God bless. May the Lord watch over you.
I am now curious about that one quest. Hello, 2013 horse meat scandal. It is a pretty nice horse, isn't it? Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day. Does it have a name? Pebbles is my horse's name. Splendid, thank you. Let's see. Hold up.
What can you tell...
Well, there's... And then... Good luck to you.
Wait a minute. Did I mess that up? Let's reload. I reloaded because I wanted to see if I could open this chest without him noticing. And I did! So that means I can probably do it again. And he hasn't noticed. Alright, I'm gonna leave that chest for now and the items, because even though my quest objective updates, it doesn't actually do anything. Let's get on our horse Pebbles and go talk to the blacksmith again. Save again.
Greetings, good.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why do you...
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Aha. What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh, and then there's my...
So back to that...
What?
Aha.
Farewell.
Okay, wait. How does one start this quest? Thank you for the lurk, Ducky. I am now spending more gil on glam. Make sure that you're not getting ripped off. A lot of people put stuff on the market board just because they know people will buy it. And you know what I mean? It's not super expensive stuff. I don't know, that seems pretty expensive to me. What is tavern life? Drinking? Don't need that. Treasure map? Hmm.
My respects. God be with you.
Alright, well. Let's talk to another blacksmith, I guess? There aren't any more in the monastery area. So I guess we'll talk to this one here.
Yeah.
Ow! Thank you. So you guys are done with, Guilty here then, huh? And Oko was the winner?
The sun sets out a... I'll be with you.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has a forge in the craftsman's yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Oko got bored. Mood will remember what? What will he remember?
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Can you tell me something about Master Otter?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
What are Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
That will be all. Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper. Oh well.
How interesting. He told me he doesn't work with copper. Although he was pretty suspicious about it when I asked. The fact that Oko didn't say bye, the message right above Oko being bored. Is Oko leaving? Oko didn't say bye to me. Seems pretty rude. Alright, I guess we'll just go back and talk to Zach about Mikesh telling me that he worked something copper. I left BC, not leaving here, Velly, unless you want me to. Of course I don't want you to. I want you to stay here forever.
So back to that copper, Master.
What?
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do. Take care now.
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
His stats pale in comparison.
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Sir Radzig Cobbler, investigating a grievous crime against the Crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realise. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you.
Good luck then.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not a peasant anymore. I've moved up in the world. I'm a super peasant.
God be with you, Henry.
Interesting.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What?
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copper sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Not going to spoil who you really are, but you'll definitely smile when you find out. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm not Henry? Am I secretly Batman?
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. I'd show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
No, I don't want to get sucked into...
I see.
Huh.
You've got a cheek. Not only are you in with the counterfeiter gang, but you lied to me on top of it. You should be on your knees begging for mercy right now, not trying to make a profit.
I didn't know what they were doing.
But now you do know, and you've still got the cheek to try to strike a deal with me. So Rads are definitely going to be hearing about this.
You're right. I'm sorry, I overstepped the mark. I certainly didn't mean to offend one of Lord Radzig's men. One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
Then what do I get out of it?
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armor, and I'll throw in a few groschen on top.
Sounds good.
And I'm sure a fellow like you will be glad to be on good terms with the best armorer for miles around, eh?
That remains to be seen. Do you really think that will work?
Otto's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bitter old bastard spouting hot air, his business will be ruined, and Vitus will reap the reward. What with all the strife in the country these days, there'll be no end of work for a good armourer.
But what if I lose?
Nonsense. How could you? Vitus's armour is light as an eggshell,
Ow.
hard as a
Thank
rock.
you.
How about if the armor for the bailiff mysteriously went missing?
Jesus Christ. Don't even talk about it. Although, if Otto doesn't agree to the duel, it might be the only option.
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otter's reputation, not keeping his promise to the bailiff could be even worse for him than your idea.
You're right. Do whatever you think fit then. But if the armor gets lost, don't come to me afterwards. I know nothing about it, right?
Of course.
I've changed my mind about your offer.
Well, well. I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over
I'm
by
accepting
a
the
clod like
same
Otto.
quest
I
twice.
thought I'd show Otto.
Well, that doesn't sound so
Ow.
bad. I've changed my...
Well,
And what is...
I thought I...
Well, that does...
Take care.
Well, alright then. This quest I actually do want to do, even though it's a side quest and I don't really need to do it. Let's get it out of the way then.
Yeah.
Mood has cereal. Mood, what kind of cereal do you have? I will be very disappointed if you give a very disappointing answer. Mood Downer, is it Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Mood Downer, is it Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Mood Downer says he almost doesn't want to give an answer. Probably because he knows his cereal is disappointing. Oh, hello, Master Ota.
God, what happened to you?
Master Armorer, I have a message for you from Blacksmith Zack.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers, you can go straight back and tell him I'm not selling, and that's that.
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a duel.
What? Me fight with that brat? Zack must have lost his mind entirely.
It's raisin bran with a little honey drizzled on top, but I know you hate honey. I never said I hated honey. Hello, Mr. Maddie. How's it going? Bunny says, shaking my head, Mood can't see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know, right? It's such a shame. Mood, you should go get your eyes checked.
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armor. Zack chose me to wear Vitus armor.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds reasonable.
Good. So let's agree on the time and place.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you. Now, I'm sure Zack is paying you well.
I'm not doing it for
Maybe
coin.
I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular good Samaritan, no doubt. I could pay you more, and I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how Zack would take it.
No, you fight on Zack's side and lose.
Mood says you said honey is gross. That's kind of the same as hate? No, it isn't. Not by a long shot. Also, hello, Morgan Yan. How's it going? Also, Bunny has met one of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch creators. Did you say hi? Did you guys have a conversation about Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
That's not very honourable.
And Zack's constant slander and mudslinging are the height of honour, are they?
What if Zack is right? I want to pick this. I want to pick this option. Hold on.
Failed Reaper
Oh my
Returns
gosh.
just subscribed for 11 months. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Bark woof woof, lovely Veli, you're amazing.
Reaper, thank you so much for the subscription. This is very appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Morgan Yan says, why do you hate honey? Explain yourself. I do not hate honey. So I don't have anything to explain. Bunny says he was our teacher, so we said hi a lot. Ah, what did he teach? Also, how do you know that he created Cinnamon Toast Crunch? What if he was just saying that he created Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
what if Zach's right? You're not as young as you used to be, and Vitus has trained with renowned masters.
What? You're as impertinent as that bastard Zack and his whelp of a son. How dare you? I don't need help from the likes of you. You'll get such a battering even Brother Nicodemus from the monastery won't know which side of you is up. Now, clear off.
Not until you tell me where and when we should meet.
I don't know. Sort it out with the bailiff. He should come anyway, so I don't get the blame when you get beaten to a pulp.
Ooh, I made him mad. Hey, let's talk trade. Okay. Alright. Let's go find the bailiff. The bailiff is just around the corner, apparently. Is that the bailiff? That is not. That's the bailiff.
Good day to you.
You think a high school teacher can afford a Corvette? Yes, I do. Not in this state. If he created Cinnamon Toast Crunch, then he wouldn't have done it in that state. Something, something, money, something, something. I like to buy the jars with cones in it and eat them. Beat him up, Ellie. But he wasn't the inventor, but he worked on a group that eventually made Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's like saying that, like, hey, I was in a focus group that eventually okayed the variation of Cinnamon Toast Crunch that you now eat in stores, and so I was one of the creators of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You successfully rage baited that guy? I did. Absolutely. What's happening around here?
I wouldn't say interesting. More like a pain in the arm.
I'm here on behalf of blacksmith Zach.
Zach? What does that madman want now? Don't tell me. It's another complaint about the master armorer. Well, you can tell Zach if you waste another minute of my time with that pathetic feud of his, I'll have him up for disrespecting the office of the bailiff.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zach came up with an idea to settle the dispute once and for all.
Is that so? Well, that's a different kettle of fish. That's just what I was after. You have my full attention, friend. What's his plan?
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. No one will get killed. It will only be a duel with bludgeons. Zach chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armor made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otto's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fine spectacle for the village green. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure nothing untoward happens.
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you to referee the whole duel.
Very well. We'll have it on the marketplace in the front of the church. But when?
That's up to you.
It's pouring down outside. Such entertainments are best kept for more clement weather.
All right, Bailiff. I'll come another time.
May the Lord watch over you.
I have to wait for the rain to go finish before I can continue this duel? Wow. What the rude. Reaper says now the story is changing. Bunny says he was very secretive of his specific role. I mean, wouldn't you be secretive of your specific role if you were just a focused taste tester of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I sneezed in the same room of Albert Einstein 3 years before he made his theory of relativity. You know I'm sort of the genius who came up with it, actually, if you think about it. Also, he taught AP Human Geo. Secreted enough to tell his students. Alright, what are we doing? We gotta wait for the rain to stop, but this game doesn't have a weather service sort of thing, so it's not like I can really know when the rain has finished.
Yeah. Jesus.
Darn it.
Not as shallow as it looks.
I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? I think I was heading back to the monastery? I think I want to go here.
Yeah.
Reaper is tired. Poor Reaper. Why don't you take a nap? I'm tired. I'm Dad. Hello, Dad. How are you doing today?
Yeah.
When are you playing Remnant again? That is entirely up to Hyori. Also, someone dissed me, and I don't know who they think they're dissing because they said something about me having lots of money and my brother dying of cancer, which is obviously not true. I mean, if it was a diss, then wouldn't the diss be not true because they were just dissing you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hyori play Remnant again? I don't even know if she's here. I think she was going to sleep.
Yeah.
No, you can't just make up fake information. I thought it was funny. So you can't make up fake information, right? That's what you're saying. So if I were to say something like, Reaper is going to do 100 jumping jacks in the next 10 minutes, then you're saying that I can't make that up, right? That's not fake information. That's a real fact that I just said, right? Because you said you can't make up fake information, which means that the statement I made about you doing 100 jumping jacks in 10 minutes is real information, right? That's what you're saying? I just got myself stuck in this wagon. Okay, I'm out.
What do you want from me now?
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
200 shopping. I mean, you know, you're the one saying I can't make up fake information. Veli is going to play Remnant right now, not fake, real for real. I mean, Reaper's the one saying that you can't make up fake information, so that's gonna be up to Reaper to make sure that I play Remnant right now. I'd like to see how he's going. Ow, thank you. I'd like to see how he's gonna do that, though. Also, that's a lot of dialogue. What happened?
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Kingdom Come 2 is on Game Pass, but I don't have Game Pass.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
No Game Pass sounds like a skill issue. Well, see, here's the thing, right? Why would I pay for Game Pass when I already own over 2,000 games that I can play and am constantly getting free games without needing to pay for a service every week? It sounds to me like buying Game Pass is for people with skill issues. Paper says, I mean, you can, but in the regard of music and a diss, you basically just telling the crowd, hey, I don't actually know this person and I'm just dissing them for clout, and don't actually have beef with them, which in the future, once the false information is pointed out, it won't matter what it was, they made that one mistake. You're a gamer, huh? Name every game ever. Okay. I will link you a Wikipedia page with every game ever. And then we'll be done. Look at that. Clever, clever, clever. Veli, you're a genius. Oh, I thought you were about to start naming them.
I'd like to know more about...
God be with you.
I'd like to know...
Goodbye.
I guess that's it for the abduction of Esther. It's sunny now, which means we can commence with that duel. Where's the bailiff's house? It's over here, isn't it? I think. Anyway. Yeah, I don't have Game Pass. And in any case, like, they rotate games off of Game Pass, right? And with my schedule, there's no guarantee that I'll ever get around to being able to play these games on Game Pass to begin with. So I would rather have the games available for me to play whenever I want. And I get enough free games where it's like, it's not like I wouldn't be able to play games, right? I mean, I do get, like, people think of free games and they think, oh, it's probably just like some dumb demos or indie games or whatever. But I end up getting quite a few, like actual games. Like, I got Claire Obscure for free, right? That's a fairly new game, and that's actually a game that I will be playing soon-ish. The order of games is Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I'm playing right now. After that is Vampire, which Quinn has requested. And then after that will be Claire Obscure, which Dinky has requested. The only free game that matters is Sonic Crossroad Racing. I hate that game.
I've come about the duel.
We could announce it right now.
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be a fine show. Good luck to you.
Where can I request the game? I will tell you after this fancy cutscene.
Good citizens of Sasau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware,
Ow.
Zack,
Thank you.
blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armorer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds. And in so much as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out. However, since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlet. And Master Otto Rabstein's champion will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Master Otter will fight for Master Otter.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't need some
This
young
fight's gonna be so
punk
easy.
to take my place.
I remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone. And until first blood is shed. Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
Okay, so if you look in the Twitch redeems, there is a redeem for pick a game. the rules for said pick a game, you have to choose something from my library. In other words, you can't just say, hey, play, you know, insert new game that just came out here, because the point is to try to get through my backlog of games. Now, currently the price is set to 100,000, and the reason is because I made it was 25,000, but that in itself was another price adjustment, because people have been redeeming it, and people have been picking extremely long games for me to play. Like, the string of games that I've had to play, Final Fantasy 13-2, Fallout New Vegas. I mean, they're good games, don't get me wrong, but they take a very long time to beat. And now Kingdom Come Deliverance, Clair Obscur is gonna take me a while. I don't know how long Vampire is gonna take me, but you know, because people are picking these extremely long games, I gotta stymie the flow a little bit, you know. So I made it 100,000, but as we get closer to the end of the list, I'll lower the price again, if that makes sense, because I don't want people to keep requesting games and then, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I don't want people to be spending 10,000 points and then picking like, oh, Persona 1, Persona 2, Persona 3, etc. Anyway, let's go. Let's beat this guy up. Come on.
Ow. No.
I am literally the champion of Ratai. And you think you can beat me? That was first blood. I literally saw blood gushing out of him.
You kicked that old bastard's arse, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all hot air.
No, I didn't know she did that.
Why am I naked?
It was as easy as falling off a log. Any other business disputes you'd like me to sort out for
Do I
you?
have to re-equip all my armor?
Well, not any you can... Anyway, come back. All right? God be with you, Henry.
What is this buff that I have? Oh my gosh, it de-equipped everything. Are you kidding me? Ugh, that's so annoying. Oh my gosh. I gotta find all of my armor again? Oh man. That's so annoying. Alright, I know I was wearing the Lords of Lipa. Your wood is better than his wood? Yes. Evil laugh at old man suffering and bleeding? Yes. Bunny says Clair Obscur is 30 to 40 hours for main story on some side. Bunny, you're forgetting that I'm a completionist. So how long will it take me to 100% Clair Obscur? Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out what went in the other spots. 'Cause darn if I remember. He's gushing blood, proceeds to laugh. I knew there was a reason I barked at Velly. it's gonna take you a while to fully level your characters. Depends how good you are at parrying. I'm decent at parrying. I beat Elden Ring. Even I only got my characters up to like 80 in that month I was obsessed with it. Moon Downer, your completion rate of things is abysmally low. Long Noble Hauberk. Actually, wait. The things I was wearing should be at 100 durability. I just have to find the things that are at 100 durability. And give me the best stats. Alright, the ring I know I was wearing for sure. Hmm. Hold up. We'll just put that on for now. Like Yoko Taro's approach to completionism, he's like, oh, you're a completionist, huh? Here's a flowering water minigame you have to wait real world hours for. Have fun. What a genius. If you can parry well, then completion shouldn't be too bad. I think I can parry well. Probably. Add an extra 15 hours of post-game optional stuff and you should be fine. I mean, have you 100% Clear Obscure? Are you speaking from experience? Still though, you have to take into account that I only stream like 3 to 4 hours for 3 days a week. So that's ultimately 12 hours a week of gameplay, right? So I mean, if it's gonna take, let's just say 60 hours, that's 5 weeks, you know? And even then, like, a lot of the time, I'm gonna end up running around and being all like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? You know? Now to check and see if anything has better stats than what I currently have. Because if they do, I should probably swap them. Hmm. It is slightly better. You know, I was just kind of letting it go without paying attention to the stats. I think I zoned out for a second. Wait, how far did I go with... Okay, there we go. Bunny says, I have news on the friend financial situation from a few weeks ago. You are completely welcome to tell as much or as little as you want, or you can always just DM me. Huh. This actually is worse than what I was wearing? Interesting. So was this one, actually. Oh my gosh, I have so much gear. High intensity menu gameplay. You know, we wouldn't have to do this if the game didn't decide to remove every single piece of clothing that I was wearing. Also, we wouldn't have to do this if the UI for sorting items in Kingdom Come Deliverance was a little more fine-tuned. And or have a bind for like armor sets or something. You know, one for like your casual everyday wear, one for like when you're gonna go into battle, one for when you want to sneak around and you don't want to be clinking in your armor. Okay, I'm gonna assume that I'm wearing the best stuff that I can. Let's re-equip our bow. Let's double check our repair stuff. Okay, I believe we're good. We're gonna save because that took forever.
God save.
Good day.
And now...
God be with you.
Give me my reward, good sir.
God be with you.
I guess I have to wait for him to get to the blacksmith. Blaming the game now? Who are you? Dark Citaphil? Darkside Phil? I don't get it. Who's Darkside Phil? Alright, let's go find this Florian person. Down the street. PM the TLDR edition. Okay. In my opinion, if Veli blames the game, it's probably the game. Out of the way, woman. Where is the basement? How does one get to the basement?
Not this time. I'm here for something else.
Is there like an alternate way into the basement? Do I just have to like lockpick my way in? I'm gonna close the door so you can't see me lockpicking. Does this lead to the basement?
How can it be of assistance?
It does not lead to the basement.
This is enough.
Thank you, and come by any time.
That person is literally buying pastries. How do I get to the... Don't tell me that the basement was just another way to say shed in the back room. Also, I'm closing the door so they don't see me lockpick this. Yes, we've reached a new level in lockpicking. Nice. I don't actually want to steal anything. Normal kleptomaniac Veli would, but I gotta be somewhat measured. Morgan says, OMG, you don't know DSP? He's like a notoriously bad gamer who blames games for his lack of skill. He's been around forever. Never heard of him. But then again, I am an internet hermit, so I don't know a lot about memes and famous internet people. Hey, you fixed the stream? I didn't do anything, so... Okay, sure. General Ducky Morgan recently found him with his terrible RE9 Requiem gameplay. Is that true? OMG, it was so funny. It was stupid, I was facepalming, I literally think he is better off playing Solitaire. At least he gave rare death scenes. Why does a survival horror game have limited inventory space? Let me take 5 seconds to shoot in between shots. I think Veli has the Evangelion opening playing in her head. I mean, no, but now that you said that... How does it go again? Oh, here's the basement. Sankoku na tenshi no tese. Hello, Florian.
God save you, good night. What can I do for you?
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then? Alright. I've been investigating counterfeit money and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Hmm.
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
I'll save Esther.
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Good luck then.
Totally not Oscar. Isn't Darling and the Franks just horny teenager pilots? Horny teenager pilots giant mechas? Maybe? I haven't seen it. Been meaning to. One of these days. Alright, let's go rescue Esther. Oh wait. Is Zach... Wait. He's not back at his blacksmith? He's just sitting here?
Well...
Can I get my reward?
I've changed my mind.
Well, I recently... But I don't...
And what is it you need?
I thought I'd...
Well, that...
See you later. What now?
Alright, whatever. I'll just wait till he goes back to his blacksmith place. Gurren Lagann is better. Gurren Lagann is pretty good. I still want to see... Wow, why is it so far away? Alright, well, since I guess we'll fast travel to Samopesh and then hoof it from there. I'm surprised there hasn't been a AAA Evangelion game yet. They've made plenty of Evangelion games. Alright. Let's go.
Yeah!
It's nighttime, so it's a perfect time to sneak into their camp and rescue Esther. Wherever she may be. Oh my gosh. I almost killed myself. That would not be good. I should save.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think it's like super steep anymore. That, however, is super steep. Well, I have to cross that and then I can go around.
Yeah.
Something with the budget of a GTA or Bethesda game. I feel like there was probably something made of that caliber. But I also think that potentially maybe it was never brought over to the West. Alright, we're in the general vicinity of where we're supposed to be. Oh, but we should be looking to the left. I see a guy over there. Oh, they don't have a campfire. That complicates things. Oh, well, that was easy. Billy, you should give me a game? Why should I gift you a game?
Have no fear. I'm here to help you.
Thank you.
Follow me, but be quiet.
Who's there? Hey!
I feel like we're gonna get ambushed any moment. Westaboo's taking L's once again. What's a Westaboo? Alright. I don't know, I thought it sounded funny. Where is she? Why is she just standing there? Is her leash distance that? There we go. Come on.
Thank you. I think... Ah! Hey! Watch out! Bloody fool.
You're the one walking into my horse.
Thank you. God knows what those devils would do to me.
Don't worry. They didn't plan to hurt you.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Hey, nice. Free fast travel. Westaboo is someone who idealizes Western culture. Typically, these are Eastern individuals. So, example, a Japanese guy who thinks he's a cowboy. You know, reading that statement, I thought to myself that I am very sad that I have to go to work tomorrow. Alright, let's equip a torch. And I guess let's go see the blacksmith. But I think I'm a cowboy in Red Dead 2. Morgan Yan, are you of Eastern persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh, does that mean you're Japanese?
It's too deep here.
No, I'm from Europe. Wait, I'm confused. Does that mean that you're from Eastern Europe? Where's the bridge? Oh, it's over there. What is with this fence being so tall? Now I'm confusion. I asked if you were of an Eastern persuasion. As in, you know, like Asia. And you said hi, which is Japanese for yes. And so I asked if you were Japanese because your answer would indicate that you may be Japanese. But then you said, no, I'm European. And the original question was if you were of Eastern persuasion. And then, so I asked if you were Eastern European.
God almighty. See you later.
Why won't you give me my reward? Do I have to wait, like... He put on his clothes and they took his clothes off.
I'd like to make you... Have you heard about...
Don't bother me now, young fella. Good luck then.
Oh my gosh, he still won't give me my reward. Okay, I'm just gonna wait till morning, I guess. Hello Quinn, how's it going? I'm still shocked to this day that Daisuke Shibutari, creator of Guilty Gear's favorite food chain is In-N-Out Burger. Why is that shocking? Oh, I reached a new level in reading. Wait, did I reach the level in reading that I wanted to reach? Ah, I'm still one level away from that from that map thing. Alright.
God be with you, Henry.
Hey, I need to talk to you. Hey. Hey. Don't you go in there.
God save you, good.
I'd like to make... Have you heard of...
Don't bother.
I've changed.
Well, but I know.
And what is it you need?
I thought I'd.
Well, that doesn't.
See you later.
Did I glitch him? Wait, no, he's going back to sleep? Oh my gosh. See, you had to think about got hit with confusion too, very effective. Was it? Was it though? Wait till 9. Ow! Thank you. I've improved reading. You awake? I feel like he's awake.
Yeah.
Let me jump this fence. Alright, you're back at your blacksmith office.
How are you? Greetings, good. See you later.
Come on.
My humble greet.
I'm here for my reward.
Come for my reward.
Of course. And thanks again, lad. It's worked wonders for my trade.
I feel like reading in those times is like a superpower. Do you think they had podcasts during medieval times? I am sure they didn't. Will Oda sell his shop to
Will
you?
Otter sell you his business?
I don't know, but the way things are looking now, his trade will soon be dead.
You told me I'd get that kiras made by Vitus and a few groschen on top.
I did. And I'm a man of my word. Here you are.
Thanks.
I need an
I'd
armor.
like to make you an offer. Have you heard about Pribyslavitz?
Oh, aye. I heard something about that. What of it?
I'm bailiff there, and I'm rebuilding. We just finished building the armorsmith's workshop, and I need a skilled craftsman there.
Meaning me? You're a godsend. It's about time I handed over the trade to the youngster. Only I'm loath to put down the hammer as long as I got the strength to wield it. The forge is my life. And this offer of yours, well, how could I say no? You'll take me then?
I'll take you if you pay? I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of... Wait, I gotta know. What happens if I take this option? It doesn't really say. Maybe I'll Google this. Really, I hope you're not burning out too much. I am absolutely burning out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. 2 videos a day, working an 11-hour job, trying to 100% Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm at the end of my rope. Quinn says I can help you. How are you offering your assistance, dear Quinn? I don't know if it'll help, but I can offer my body. So when you say you're offering your body, no, wait, hold on, don't go. When you say you're offering your body, does that mean that you're offering to allow me to do whatever I want to your body? And I can have you do whatever I want with your body? Yes. This is going somewhere I don't like. Don't worry, Morgan Yan. This is going to have a happy ending. Quinn, great. I will accept your offer. I need you to use your body to start making videos for me. And, you know, while we're at it, I need you to use your body to start managing some of my more business side aspects. Send me the raw material. Okay, but see, here's the thing: is gonna be we're doing 2 videos a day, right? So you're gonna have to make me 2 videos a day. So I'll just send you the videos on a daily basis. You can make me the videos, send them back. Actually, you know, I might as well just have you upload them too, right? I thought this was a wholesome Christian stream. I mean, this is I was doing 3 shorts and 1 long form a day. Ah. Okay, but I need you to keep that up for a year. Quinn, do you think you have the stamina for that? You know what, I'm just gonna pick I'll take you if you pay.
Well, I'm considering it. Have to say, though, there's a lot of other fellas just begging me for the job. I even had one armoursmith come all the way from Kuttenberg, and he offered me a pile of groschen.
Ah, you don't want to give the job to a stranger? I've got a bit of silver put aside for my old age. You can have it if you'll take me. Here you are.
How much is he giving me?
Glad to have you in my service.
Thank you, Master Bailiff. I'll go and take a look at this new forge of yours. That is mine, right? Take care.
He gave me 500 for the offer.
God be with you.
Okay, well, I got a new armorsmith. Not that I really needed it, but... Wait. What kind of video is asking for a friend? If you go to my YouTube page, you can see what kind of videos. Alright, now that we've rescued Esther, we can go talk to Florian. Don't, it's not worth it. Wow. Quinn, I need you to use your body and, you know, hype up everything about me. Thank you.
Good day, Henry. Good day.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know. Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Billy's videos, personality, and content is some of the best content I've seen on the internet. That's why I'm here so often, because I just can't stay away. Aw, Quinn, that's so sweet of you.
Where will I find Rapiter?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Quinn, you say you hate it here, but I think what you meant to say with your body is that you love it here.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then...
I suppose I'd better go.
Good luck. Goodbye.
What is this body meme? This is what Quinn has offered. He offered his body for me, and you know what? If he's gonna do that, I'm gonna put him to work. Alright, let's save it.
Ow! Watch where you're going, you lout!
Oh look, it's Rappelta. My body is ready, Nintendo CEO. Look at his pants. Alright, well, let's talk.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
Don't be jealous of a player's fit. Oh, also, Morganyan. I think it's pretty cool that you're from the Netherlands.
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course, of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
What? He's running from me. I don't think so.
No, I give up.
Yeah, that's right.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both gonna have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get run off back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Well, this is a no-kill playthrough, so...
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
Let's double check and make sure I haven't killed anyone. Okay, we're still at 0. Very good. Now then. My objective is to secure Ulrich's help. Since we'll be going into a combat situation, having an NPC with which I can have him fight for me is probably a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Hey. I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Wait, did we just teleport there? Oh hey, we just teleported there, nice. Wait, where did... Oh, there he is. Okay, he just ran ahead. I'm gonna let you take care of the combat. I'm sure you'll be fine.
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! The arm! Get over here! Quitting? Raise the alarm! Watch out! Alarm!
That's him.
Kurva! Your turn!
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Down!
Cunt! You'll die for that. Well landed. You gonna cry now?
Well now, look, it's crawling out under...
What the hell was that?
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
God! Ah! All right, eyes on deck. Ah! Ah! You call that? Ah! Ah! Get him!
Is that all you... Take that!
Ow!
The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Raise the alarm! Watch out! To arm! Get over here! Hey, all of you! Gather here! Raise your... Raise the alarm! Watch out!
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Fuck it. You know how this one ends. You call that combat?
Arms! Get over here!
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Get him!
Hey, all of you! Gather here! Raise the alarm!
Charcoal.
What do you want here? I don't know you.
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
Radzig Kabila, the king's hetman. I see.
I'm here to place you under arrest.
I just realized I was muted. I don't know how long I was muted for. But I didn't really say a lot, so. I work alone.
I got to where I am without anyone else. Doesn't seem like I need any help.
You look capable. I could use a lad like you.
Your kind permission, I decline.
It's an interesting offer, but I'll turn it down if you don't mind.
By the way, who betrayed me?
That hardly matters, does it?
Do you think I won't get a chance to settle up with them? But I hope you don't imagine I'm just going to follow meekly after you like a
I
lamb to
would
the slaughter.
never ignore.
And where would you want to go?
Anywhere. Anywhere else is preferable to Kobila's dungeon.
Really? You can't go to Moravia. The Margrave himself is after you there. And in Bohemia, the kings may change, but the coin remains, my friend.
What do you mean?
Whoever gets to be king, they can't afford to have someone forging money.
Do you think I'm doing this on my own?
No, but when the kingdom's back in order and it'll be time to shut this little operation down, they'll be only too happy to let you take the blame. Counterfeiting money gets no clemency.
It doesn't matter. Kobila will string me up from the highest tree in any case.
Maybe, but you're very shrewd and very persuasive. And you might know a few things that are worth more than your life. It's up to you. Either you give yourself up and try to make a deal with Sir Radzig, or you'll be on the run for the rest of your life.
A deal with Sir Radzig. It's true they say he's a canny man.
If you cooperate, you stand a chance.
Oh, very well then. May as well climb straight into the maw of the beast.
So let's go. Master Fayfar will be itching to ask you a few questions.
Well, that was easy.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Objective completed. Return to Rattay. Oh, I don't really have any quests, so to Rattay we go. That was easy. Henry, that wasn't easy. I mean, Henry just doesn't have any chill. But I will say that that one quest took pretty much the entire stream. So even though I am a couple quests away from the point of no return, it doesn't seem like it's going to be something we can rush through. Oh well, let's talk to Sir Radzig Kobila and go from there.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna interrogate the guy that I was just, the guy that I was just talking to. Probably gonna be like, oh, this isn't what you promised. Sir Radzig isn't going to... something something. No rushing or dragging. I mean, I've been playing this since December. I would like to play something else. I would like to play something that isn't an RPG. Can I just jump up here? It won't let me. Why is it telling me my objective is here? Oh, it must be over here. I'll be honest, I have no idea where I'm going right now. just went in a circle.
Is someone there?
I think I have to get the key from Bernard. Yep. Horse, let's go!
Yeah.
Mow down the people in the way.
Are you blind, for Christ's sake? There's people walking here.
I am blind.
How are you?
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Good luck then.
Alright, let's go interrogate what's his face.
Heyo.
Run, Henry! Run!
God save you, Henry.
Riki is in here too. That's funny.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
Radzig will keep me alive only as long as it takes to get everything I know out of me. You, on the other hand, gave me certain assurances. So I want to be sure that the secrets my life depends on end up in good hands.
So come on, out with it. Tell me everything you know and then we'll see.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago. And they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps, you're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
Alright, let's report back to Sir Radzig.
Fred,
Golly,
just this
onion,
morning.
mustard,
Fred!
asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Ba-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da.
Good day, Henry. Look out!
You look out.
What the? So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
Well,
I know Miller Simon at the Sassow Mill.
There you are. Millers usually know what's going on behind the scenes. Go there and talk to him. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the Crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
As you command, sir.
I'll take the hit on reputation, that's fine. Alright. What's next? Can't beat him. That's a lot of things for a quest. Alright. Let's save it. And we're gonna call it there for today. Thanks for coming to stream. Find someone to raid out to. Oh, I think my Twitch is broken. That's alright. We can do this. Alright, we're gonna raid Bookkeeper here. It's been a while since we've seen her. And yeah. Goodbye, Ducky. Alright, everyone, thanks so much for being here. Hopefully now that we're making our way to the end game of Kingdom Come Deliverance, we'll be able to speed through the ending and then start our hardcore playthrough, which should also not take very long, I hope. Thanks so much for being here. You guys are great. I have to go to work tomorrow, which sucks, but starting next week, we'll be streaming 4 days a week. So, yeah, you'll be seeing me more often. Thanks so much. Hope you guys stay sweet, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.